Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Caitlin, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I got this look. And I'm going to be using the Puff Puff Pass eyeshadow palette from Makeup by Shay. It looks like this. So if you want to see how I created this look, just keep on watching. So first I prime my eyes with the P. Louise base, and I use the shade 02. So I'm just going to blend that out. Just like that. So I do use tape just because I like the really sharp line, but I'm first going to be going in with this shade right here. I'm putting that all over, pretty much all over my lid, pretty much. So I next go in with this top shade right here, and I just like put that like more towards the top, and I use it to blend out the edges and lighten the edges of the color, like the previous color that we just laid down. Okay, so off camera I just cut my crease using the P. Louise base, the 02, like I did to prime it. I'm then taking the previous shade that we, like the lighter green shade to this shade, and I'm going to be putting that all over my lid where we laid down the base. Okay, so once you have this color laid down in your crease, I just went ahead and took this pressed glitter. I'm still going to add a little bit more, and just use your finger to just place it over your lid. So then off camera, I'm going to take this loose glitter, the loose green one, and it's from Makeup by Shay's, I think it's her Cosmic Glitter collection. And with my Duo Lash Glue, if I like applying my glitters with lash glue, I feel like they stay a lot longer. And I'm just going to line or go over like where I cut my crease. I'm going to do that off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and did my liner and lashes, and if anyone's wondering, I just used the Ulta Beauty Felt Tip liner. I usually use Morphe's liner, but I ran out, so I had this. And then for these lashes, I used the Morphe, the Secret Tip lashes. And honestly, like, I don't hate them. Like, they're not as good as my Lucky Lash Company lashes, but they're pretty nice. I like them. So for my face, I already went ahead and moisturized it. I used the Lano Lips All Over Everywhere multi-cream. This stuff is literally thebomb.com. I love it. I use it every single day. So good. And then as far as priming goes, I'm out of my Tatcha, so I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty and just put it all over my face. So before I go in with foundation, I do use the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is the shade, it's the Peach Corrector. I just like take it and like I put it over any of like my acne scars, or like just scarring in general. Like I have a piercing scar when I had my Monroe done that I just like to cover before I lay down any of my foundations. So we're gonna blend that out and I'll be right back. So I think for foundations today, I usually use my e.l.f. foundation, but I have this in my drawer. So I think I'm going to use it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, and I'm in the shade Warm Alabaster. So I think I'm going to use that. And then if this isn't completely full coverage, because I love a full coverage foundation, if this isn't like full coverage, I'll go in and I'll mix in a little bit of the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation as well. Okay, so now that I look like Casper, I finished up blending out my foundation. I did end up adding some of the Makeup Revolution, but I'm pretty happy with how it looks. And if anyone's wondering, I'm using the Juno & Co. new Lemon Drop sponge, and it's so good. I love these sponges. Like, they're so freaking soft. Like, anyway, for concealer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I'm in the shade Fair Warm. And this, like, I used to use Tarte Shape Tape a lot, and I just haven't spent the money to get a refill, like a new one. But this, I feel like this concealer is kind of like a dupe for it, in my opinion. Like, I really like it, and it's super creamy. So once I blend this out, I will be back for contour. So for contour, I use the Benefit Quickie Hula Contour Stick. I don't even know if this have a shade. Does it have a shade, or is it kind of like all one shade? I don't know. But I used to not cream contour. I used to just bronze. But I recently started to cream contour, and I kind of like it. So let me know in the comments what your favorite cream contour products are. So I'd love to try out new products. So I went ahead and set my face, and I just used the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. And then for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Collection. Butter Collection, but the collab with Casey Holmes. And I'm gonna bronze. I should probably pick that up too. I'll get it later. I'm just gonna bronze. So does anyone have plans for this weekend? Your girl finally turns 21. And I think we're going to the winery that's like in the Adams County Winery, if anyone like knows PA or anything. It's like the Gettysburg Winery. I'm so excited. And I know, like, this is harsh, but you gotta trust the process. I'm gonna blend it in, so we're just gonna look a little scary for a second. And I'll be back once I blend this all out. Okay, so now that we are all blended out, I went ahead and did my blush off camera as well, because I sort of kind of forgot I was filming, so sorry. But I got this in my Ipsy bag like forever ago, but it's from Finding Fernandad, and it's the Skinny Dip color, or shade, whatever you want to call it. It looks really gross because it's so old, but it looks like that, so it's like a really pretty pink. And if anyone has like any like blushes that are like similar to this color, please let me know, because I'm obsessed with this color, but like I've never even heard of this brand, and I guess I never really looked it up, so I guess I could always look it up to rebuy or repurchase. But if there's any other like blushes, because I'm pretty sure it's like a single eyeshadow but I use it for blush, so if there's anyone knows like any good blushes that are like similar in this color, please let your girl know. So I went ahead and did my lower lash line. I just added this green down to the bottom, and then I did Maybelline the Colossal for my bottom lashes. And now I'm just going to be doing highlighter, and I'm going to be taking the Becca with Chloe and Malika, the Sweethearts, the glow letters, and it's in the shade Sweethearts, sorry. And, like, they're literally so pretty, little hearts and letters, and just it's not like a harsh highlighter, but it's just kind of subtle. Give it so. And then to finish the look off, I'll be using the Morphe and Jeffree Star setting spray. This shit literally smells so fucking good. So good. And then honestly, I think to finish it, I don't feel like doing lipstick, but I think I'm gonna use the Jeffree Star the gloss, and this is in the shade Legends Only. And just do a real simple glossy lip. And honestly guys, that is all for this book, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And if you did, I would love if you liked this video, and if you guys would subscribe. I'm going to be planning on filming a lot more videos if this video goes well, and honestly I'm I think it did. Like, I'm happy with how this turned out. So leave me some feedback down below in the comments, and make sure you please hit that notification bell for whenever I post, and subscribe. See ya.